also known as Gervonta Davis, has been generating a lot of conversation lately thanks to his training videos. It's difficult to look away from the videos he has been sharing of himself self-training. Frank Martin is one combatant who couldn't keep silent about Tank's videos. Martin has experienced what it's like to be in the ring with Tank.
I say ninth round.
What?
I say ninth round.
You said ninth?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look.
Martin contested Tank for the WBA lightweight championship back in June. Everyone was wondering whether Martin could defeat Tank for 7 rounds, something that had never been done before. Therefore, it was a huge night. Martin threw himself into it.
And just watch all the shots, because he got them shots that if you don't see him, he can get you out, and he's sneaky with it. He can take a punch, he can give a punch too.
In the 8th round, Tank proved why he's so dangerous. He landed a perfect punch that ended the fight, showcasing his lethal power and leaving his opponent no chance. His ability to finish fights in an instant made him appear even more formidable. Reacting to Tank's training footage, Lamont Roach acknowledged his strength and skill. In an interview with Fight Hub TV, Martin, who has felt Tank's power firsthand, spoke about what makes him so dangerous. He emphasized that Tank's power isn't just about brute force, it's about precision. Martin explained that Tank's ability to land punches with accuracy, hitting opponents right on the button, sets him apart. He knows when and where to strike, making him not just a powerful fighter but a smart one. Martin's perspective carries weight, considering he's been on the receiving end of Tank's devastating punches.
As you see here, Gervonta Tank Davis was training extremely hard in preparation for his March 1st showdown with WBA Super Featherweight World Champion Star Boxing.
Tank is unique not only because of his strength but also because of the manner he fights. He is fully aware of when and where to deliver a blow. He constantly seems to be one step ahead of his rivals. Fans now witness it in his training videos in addition to his battles. His workout routine demonstrates why he is so skilled. He is among the greatest in the world because he punches with accuracy in addition to force.
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to.
Tank's track record is self-evident. He has won all 30 of his fights, including 28 knockouts. This indicates that the majority of those who enter the ring with him do not stay until the very finish. Additionally, he's been on a fantastic run, winning 4 of his previous 5 fights via knockout. Fans know they're going to witness something extraordinary each time he enters the ring. Tank is currently preparing for his upcoming battle. He'll defend his WBA lightweight title on March 1st, 2025, against Lamont Roach at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
Another topic of discussion about Tank's future is that he has hinted that he may retire before the end of 2025. He's still at the peak of his game, so it's difficult to see him leaving. What if he's serious? Fans don't want to accept it, and some assume he's simply kidding. It would be big if a fighter like Tank quit boxing.
Christmas wish list, 3 names that you want in 2025.
I won't say.
The much anticipated fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is officially back on for March 1st, but fans are still left wondering whether it was ever really off in the first place. Earlier, Tank shocked everyone when he posted on social media that the fight had been canceled. That simple word sent shockwaves through the boxing world, leaving fans speculating about what went wrong and why Tank would pull out of his big night at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. However, the confusion was quickly cleared up when Leonard Ellerbe, the former CEO of Mayweather Promotions and someone still closely connected to Tank's career, posted a simple message, "See you in New York." This single line confirmed that the fight would go on as planned, but the real question remains, why did Tank claim the fight was canceled in the first place? Many believe this was simply Tank's way of stirring the pot. Known for his social media antics, Tank may have used the cancellation post to grab attention and shift focus back onto himself. The fight with Roach, while significant, hasn't generated the same buzz as some of his previous matchups, leading some to criticize it as a mismatch. Roach, while a solid boxer, doesn't have a resume that screams blockbuster event. His most notable fight was a loss to Jamal Herring in 2019, leaving many to question the financial value of such a fight for Tank. Tank has consistently earned huge paychecks for his bouts, so facing someone like Roach, who isn't a major draw in the boxing world, may not have seemed worth it to him from a financial standpoint. Tank's post likely created the kind of buzz he wanted, forcing fans in the boxing world to take notice once again. Whether it was a calculated move to spark conversation or just a moment of impulsive online drama, it worked. Tank had everyone's attention once more. Tank's reputation is another problem. For years, critics have accused him of avoiding the top names in the lightweight division, saying that he only fights when he is the heavy favorite and never challenges himself with a 50/50 matchup. This criticism hasn't gone away, and some people think it's the reason Tank isn't as popular as he could be. Despite his undefeated record of 30 wins and 28 knockouts, fans want to see Tank in the ring with opponents who can really test him, and facing Roach doesn't fit that description.
People who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'ma beat his ass.
He can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit with.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
Herb's confirmation put an end to the cancellation rumors, but the fight is still going on. Tank will defend his WBA lightweight title on March 1st, according to the drama. However, the questions still remain: why didn't someone from Premier Boxing Champions, the promotional company involved, step in sooner to clarify the situation? Silence only fueled the fire and led people to believe the fight was truly off. It seems like this whole situation could have been avoided with a simple statement from the right people. It's also unclear what Tank's cancel post means for his relationship with the people running his career. Was he upset with the promotion? Did something happen behind the scenes to aggravate him?
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all that people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog and he want to prove.
Tank Davis has faced tension with those in charge before, and fans are speculating about what's behind his latest issues. If money is a factor, it wouldn't be surprising. Tank has recently fought tougher opponents and likely expects similar paydays for future bouts. Facing someone like Roach, while defending his title, may not seem as lucrative or appealing compared to fighting a top-tier lightweight. Another possibility is the pressure Tank is feeling, especially with his hints about retiring by the end of 2025. As each fight becomes a bigger spectacle, the expectations for him grow, and a matchup with Roach may not carry the same weight. Tank might be frustrated by the criticism, and his cancellation post could have been a way to momentarily push back against those mounting demands. Meanwhile, fans are also left wondering about the future of Vasily Lomachenko, especially with the latest rumors surrounding his career. The Ukrainian boxing legend hasn't been seen since his dominant victory over George Kambosos Jr. in May, and now retirement rumors are swirling. If Lomachenko does retire, the long-anticipated fight between him and Tank Davis may never happen. With Lomachenko's future uncertain, the dream of seeing these two elite fighters face off seems more distant than ever. Fans of both fighters are anxiously waiting for clarity on what's next, as both Davis and Lomachenko's careers seem to be at a crossroads.
I'ma beat his ass if y'all talking. Y'all better be quiet.
Vasily Lomachenko is currently back in Ukraine, spending precious time with his family in a country still enduring the hardships of war. Amidst this turbulent period, he's been reflecting on his life and the future, including his boxing career. While Lomachenko has not yet made a decision about whether he will return to the ring or retire, his promoter Bob Arum reveals that Lomachenko has set a clear deadline for himself. By January 1st, he will announce whether he plans to continue boxing or call it a day for good. With that date rapidly approaching, fans are eagerly awaiting his decision.
Overall, being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best.
Lomachenko, who will turn 37 in February, boasts an impressive career record of 18 wins, 12 by knockout, and just 3 losses. However, his legacy goes beyond numbers. It's about the artistry he brings to the ring.
How do you see that fight, and how does it play out now at this point?
I mean, it's a big fight, but I can see that Lomachenko's going to land a lot of shots on him, but I can also see Davison catch him with the counter left or catch him with some power shots because maybe Lomachenko will leave his...
His unique footwork, speed, and uncanny ability to read opponents have made him one of the most revered boxers of his generation. Yet, with time working against him, the possibility of a long-awaited mega fight between Lomachenko and Gervonta "Tank" Davis seems increasingly unlikely. Boxing fans worldwide now wait to see what Lomachenko's next step will be.
Asking for Lomo pulling out this fight. Yeah, if you want to call it a duck, it's cool. I think it was a strategic. No, listen, it's a strategic duck. He's saying, look, I don't want to fight. It's cool. You know, oh, he ducking. But remember at 130, how many times Floyd was asked the question and they danced around it.